Hello, YouTube world. I'd like to talk about this myth called equal pay days, where a bunch of, say, feminists and hardcore liberals are saying that women are making less than men, which is today I believe is total nonsense. Now I look at a couple of websites on this, and some good points. That a lot of time women choose different career paths than men. Some women, I'm not trying to like a shoulder pig or anything, but some women would choose, office type work, business type work, secretarial, receptionist type work. You know, more this they want the job that's the hours are suited to their needs. Okay, so very few women will take hard labor jobs as men do. Let's face it, on hard labor jobs such as mechanics, coal mining, carpentry, military, law enforcement, be honest with you, it's mostly men. It's mostly men who chose those career paths. And women, not so much. And also women choose to be like lawyers, nurses, which is being a nurse you make real good money, especially if you're an RN. The medical field, doctors, there's a lot of women doctors as well. But in every job I had, because I worked with a lot of women in the past, and I worked corrections for a long time, and there's always been women there, and they make about equal pay as the men do. Every job was equal pay across the board. When the prison I worked at, the hourly rates where I started at, everybody started at that hourly rate, regardless if you're a man, woman, black, white, whatever have you. That's the hourly rate you start at. And the officers who made more money than I do, it's because they were veteran staff officers. They just been there a lot longer than I have. And a lot of them, when they get promoted, like the sergeant, lieutenant, captain, major, superintendent, and so on, of course, with each promotion comes with more money. And women in the correction field is a little different as well. A lot of women gets promoted, but a lot of women stay where they're at. They stay as correctionals, whatever reason. Okay? And a lot of women, when they get hired on the secretary, for some reason, they'll stay a secretary. I'm not saying they're lazy now. That's just a lot of women when they accept the position they like. That's the position they like. They're going to stay at. That's how a lot of women are. Or they, choose the hours suited for their personal life as well. For us guys, we'll do what we have to do to make money. A lot of us will. We don't. A lot of guys don't mind going and getting dirty, going to coal mines. Going to automobile shop, work on trucks, airplanes, whatever career path we choose. We don't. A lot of us guys do not mind getting dirty. We don't mind getting our hands dirty, okay? Going to the military and stuff like that. We don't mind getting there and getting dirty. Women, on the other hand, are a little different. I'm not saying women are afraid to get dirty. It's just women, in general, like to be clean. Women are a little more cleaner creatures than we are because that's just how they are. Women like to be clean. They don't like getting dirty. I'm not trying to be so business. That's just staying out. True facts. If you want more women in certain career fields, I guess you try to recruit more women. But more women prefers other career fields, so be it. Now, I do admit, if this 20 to 30 years ago, maybe as little as 10 years ago, okay, I could possibly believe it, but nowadays, I find it hard to believe. And there are laws out there protecting women and everybody else from discrimination like that. So to me, equal pay day it's just another liberal myth. It's just another propaganda they're sprucing up, saying GOP, war against women, and other nonsense like that. And the actuality is, if you look at the true statistic of the career path women choose and men choose, you see a huge difference. And a lot of women, once they become nurses, go in the medical field, a lot of them make real good money. A lot of them do. In every hospital, the pay rate is just the same for men and women. For I say female nurses and male nurses, the pay rate is the same. And they become doctors, the pay rate is the same. And about that, and a lot of women, I would say, a little more business oriented than men. A lot of them like to create their own business or go on top of the business. That's what they like to do. And they like jobs, I would say, a little more professional jobs. They don't like manual labor. A lot of them don't like swinging wrenches. A lot of them like going to landscape and mowing yards and tree trim and stuff like that. Us men, we're willing to do it. Men will do, or more likely women to do what they have to do to earn money. Women, not so much. I'm not trying to take on male shoulders, I'm just stating facts. Men don't mind being plumbers and going to and work on a disgusting toilet. that reeks so bad is unbelievable. We'll put a gas mask on and go on and do what we have to do. A lot of men will do that. Women, not so much. Women, paperwork, you know, business stuff. That's what I do. Human resources, what majority of women like to do. Stuff like that. Secretarial, human resources, those jobs are what women like to do. And if you look at the statistics like lawyers, there's a lot of female lawyers. There's a lot of female doctors and nurses. You know, I can just go on with the career fields, women dominating the career fields. Okay? And it's not in the home, it's other business they pursue. Of course, some are sales ladies, they sell cars and stuff like that. Nothing wrong with this. But looking at this equal pay day, and they're bitching that very few women say happy equals payday, because a lot of women know it's just a fucking lie. It's just another liberal lie, liberal myth to promote their political correctness propaganda. That's all that is. And just total nonsense. Kind of funny, but it's nonsense. It is nonsense. I'm going to put some web links in my description box, kind of prove what I'm saying here. If you look at the true numbers, that equal payday, just more liberal lies, something that Hillary Clinton can promote her liberal agenda on. Okay, but I'm going to talk more about Barry Donald Trump in another video. But all this equal payday for women is just more liberal lies. You say, well, women have to work harder to make more money than men. In a lot of cases, that's not true. It's a career path they chose. Some factors dominated by women, I guess, but some factors dominated by men. It just depends on the career path. If you look at statistics, the career paths women take and the career paths men take, you see a surprise difference there. Okay, women, I would say more like office people. They like going to office to do office work, paperwork, stuff like that. You know, stuff like that. They like to be nurses. You know, like to be doctors. They like to be lawyers. To me, women are just more business oriented than men. They like to be business owners, entrepreneurs, stuff like that. And for us guys like me, you know, my background, we're just laborers, military. Don't mind getting there and get our hands there and get the job done. Don't mind doing what we have to do to earn an income. Truck driving, prime example. Look, the average deal on truck drivers, there's more men truck drivers than women. That's because very few women prefer a career in truck driving. You know, they just don't. Aviation, you know, I mean, whatever reason have you, there's few women that pursue their career in aviation, I would say. Maybe on the business level, administration level. But yeah, there's probably more men pilots than women pilots. But that's because maybe more men are more often to get their pilot's license than women are. You know, if you just look at some true statistics of this, equal pay day is nothing more, it's just liberal lies, liberal propaganda. And this being an election year, have Hillary Clinton trying to get the Democrat nomination as President of the United States, what better way to start something like this, you know? Because I see Rachel Maddow interviewing Hillary Clinton, like, well, what a pair, you know, two peas in a pod there. And they're saying pretty much Bernie Sanders sexist. Is that like, I'm not chauvinist because he don't want to see a woman in the White House, so he's running as president to keep a woman from the White House. Maybe not realizing Bernie Sanders has his own political agenda he likes to promote. But I talk more about that in another video. I'm not trying to be like a Bernie Sanders supporter, but I don't think Bernie Sanders is trying to run on the Democrat ticket just to knock Hillary Clinton off because he wants to see a woman in the White House. He's doing it for his own personal reasons and his own political reasons. That's why he's running president of the United States. And that's because he don't see a woman in the White House, and Hillary Clinton does not deserve to be the first female president. She does not. She's a mean, vindictive, and evil woman. But going back to the subject I was talking about, equal pay day. Just liberal lies, something that liberals are pushing forward to promote Hillary Clinton, to get up there, have her something to bitch about on her campaign that women makes less than men. Which, nothing could be further from the truth. Every job I've been on the path, the pay is pretty much equal. It's pretty, when you go work for a company, whatever field you choose on, the starting pay wage is just that. Only why a person make more money and you have more experience, or the person has seniority over you, or the person just got promoted. And I've seen women get promoted, a lot of women get promoted throughout my life. Okay? Like I said, automotive field. Very automotive field. Fewer women pursue the automotive field than men. A lot more men pursue the automotive field than women. because us guys love cars. So the automotive field is perfect for us guys. Women, maybe not so much. Maybe they don't prefer the career in the automotive field. Maybe a career elsewhere. Or maybe the husband's working, she needs a job, but maybe all she wants is a 9 to 5 job. All she wants to do is work her 8-hour day, Monday through Friday, and that's it. That's all she wants to do. In that case, so be it. But equal pay day is nothing more than just liberal myths and liberal lies. That's all that is. I'm gonna put in a few web descriptions, in a few web links in my description box to debunk equal pay days, bitch about men makes more money than women, and nothing be more father than the truth, because liberals are playing the sexist card now. Not the race card, the sexist card. And Hillary Clinton is playing the sexist card because I heard her on TV myself saying that Bernie Sanders running on the Democrat ticket only to keep a woman out of the White House. He's blaming so much on Trump and Cruz as well. And Bernie Sanders, Donald Trump, and Ted Cruz, they all got their own personal political and agenda why they're running for the White House. And not just keep a woman in the White House. It's just competition. Okay, when you go for President of the United States, you're going to have competition, let's face it, no matter who you are. Take Obama in 2008. He had competition. Stern competition. And I didn't hear nobody bitch about Hillary Clinton going for the Democrat now. We need to keep a black man in the White House. Nobody said that. But they're saying something similar this year when she's bitching about Bernie Sanders for president, keep a woman out of the White House. Is just totally, totally insane. This sexist card, this political correctness, liberal propaganda bullshit is just that bullshit. Liberals are using the sexist card, the race card, to promote their political ideology. Good name for this liberal ideology. That's been the end of my video. I'll make more videos like this in the near future. But this is a sexist card the liberals are playing to get more sympathy for Hillary Clinton, to make us feel more guiltier to vote for Hillary Clinton because of the sexist card. Equal pay day is just bullshit and liberal lies, liberal propaganda, and liberal ideology. Well, thank you for watching, YouTube world. Have a good day and God bless.